Hei og folkens, og vent og velkommen tilbake til spillet Draugen. Forrige episode så kom vi til denne plassen her som jeg nå ikke husker navnet på. Vi holder nå på å utforske denne landsbygda her, så ser vi kan finne noen folk, noe som vi ikke har sett ennå. Han snakket jo om å gå ned til havna og gå ned til butikken, og også gå opp til kirken. Hvis ikke tar vel så er den større der oppe da. Dette er butikken. Jeg lurer på om det er det.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Ja, poeng da. Virker som har sans for en form for overlevelsesinstinkt, kanskje? Nope.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not.
How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
Can't be healthy, being so isolated, cooped up inside, reading the collected works.
Yeah, all right. I get
This
it.
village is basically you, Teddy.
I said all right.
Og dette tør jeg feste båten med. Eller, her hanger
There's
den
no
med.
damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost?
Det er et mysterium da. Det er et mysterium.
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
Sjekke her da. Det er jo flere bygninger nede ved havna. Den snakket om å gå til kirken også da. Men så se her. Er denne båten?
A boat! Teddy! A hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty.
Ja. Men, ja, det er hull igjen, det ser jeg. Hva er dette for noe da?
What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Det minner om de som
I
mistet
told you
livet i
yesterday.
gruven.
There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Kjenner du?
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool.
Wow.
Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Kan være farlig
What do
da.
you say?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no.
Og gruven er
I've
her
had enough
altså.
adventure on this side of the
Denne veien.
fence.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
Kikk til altså. Ok.
What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Kråke? Hva skjer her? Du. Rolig nå, rolig.
Is that? Lizzie, come
What?
here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What
You
about
know
the
it,
breaking
Oscar.
and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Nei. Hvordan skal vi komme oss inn da? Her, kanskje? Er den åpen? Nope. Er det siste? Ja, det er den siste selvfølgelig. Åh,
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
ja. Det er godt da.
Won't budge.
Don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Prøv en gang til. Rare. Kraft.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking... Whoops, Daisy.
Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Altså.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then.
Forræder.
What does it say?
Barnemorder.
Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child? It's been cut.
Ja.
Why?
To remove someone from the picture.
That's just rude.
Her er noe greier. Annerledes, nei.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in
Johan.
some way.
Ingeborg.
Why else keep a
Berthe.
list of
Karin.
undesirables? These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik. What are you doing?
Bygda.
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
Ja, det er en lapp da.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
De puttet nøklene i kasse som de ba om.
Casa.
Ja.
So that's what it means.
Jeg måtte
Cash
se på det.
register.
Lås åpne den.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
Vi er etter nøkkelen,
Wasn't there
egentlig.
supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Det vi kan komme oss inn nå. Ja.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here. And not long ago.
Okay.
Hvordan kan du vite det?
But if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Vil du lese brevet her?
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johan, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Jeg er så vant med blokkskrift.
Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johan, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johan never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johan
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward,
Ja.
come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there.
Ja, er dette
What is
noe?
this?
Where little Ruth died.
Vase.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute.
Det er noe der.
You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Sammen.
She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
It's a long fall. Far enough to crush the girl's skull.
Edward Charles Harden.
What?
Oh, you're hopeless. I think there's something behind it.
Det noe
Can you
bak
move the
der.
rock aside?
Det som baki der. Det ser ut som en dukke. Hvor mange den hodet?
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings. You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
One
Oh,
second.
teddy bear.
Den lille
To take you
turen
out
her.
walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Her
Was
altså.
pushed, you mean?
Certainly high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like a bird.
And landing like a rock. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight and Betty's still
Kanskje må løse
out there.
dette mysteriet her. Kanskje vi finner Betty i tillegg. Det er godt mulig altså. Hva du ser på?
Teddy,
My word. Look away, Lizzie.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother drowned
Don't.
herself? Sorry. Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
Nei.
You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my
Betty.
concern.
Betty, 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 always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect.
Ja.
Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
Må knyte opp her da.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
Har han? Ja. Jeg har ikke tenkt på hva det kunne vært. Jeg drikker jeg.
Where are
Det,
the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
She was probably murdered.
And you think Simon did it?
Your guess is as good as mine. It could have been an accident.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know.
Mentalt
Sorry.
utslitt blir man da.
Why don't you sleep in the
tomorrow.
guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Kan jeg spille musikk da? Det var en måte å finne ut på. Draugen valgt. Det er jo flott da. Ser han får noe utsikt og plassen her når man går ut her. Det var fantastisk flott da. Kunne jo bare lukket tatt den inn i skåpet her. Jeg kan plassere hatten også. La oss gjøre det.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's
Not
healthy
now, please. I'm exhausted.
Og få oss hvile her nå.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
Dag 3. Jeg synes det er et greit sted å avslutte dette her episoden her nå. Jeg skal nå fortsette videre til neste gang. Så hvis du liker kanalen, så må du selvfølgelig abonnere, del med andre og kompiser. Trykk på tommel opp, det setter noen så pris på. Så inntil neste gang, folkens, så snakkes med da. Hei hå.
Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day